Welcome to the Stand-Up Sketch Show.
If you're not aware, there's a footballer now called Reece James, OK? He plays for Chelsea in England, he's smashing it. That's a big issue in my life. Main reason, that's my name. Some of you are probably here expecting to see him. Apologies, I'm the Reece James in this programme's budget, I'm afraid. And people come out of the woodwork. You express this kind of concern with your life, your identity. The mental health people turn up with their phrases that help no one. And they say things like, oh, don't worry about the other Reece James, OK? Don't worry about the competition. There's actually no such thing as competition. You're only in competition with yourself. All you've got to do, Reece, is be better than you were a year ago. I'm like, I don't think you understand how ageing works. I don't have the energy that I had a year ago. I used to do MDMA. Last week, I watched a YouTube video called How to Wash a Fleece and Preserve Its Softness. People change. That's not mental health, is it? That's just denial. Mental health would be to acknowledge competition's existence and just figure out a healthy way to deal with it in your own brain, right? In 2009, on Britain's Got Talent, a street dance troupe named Flawless auditioned. And in the pre-audition chat, Simon Cowell said to the main one in Flawless, "What's the ambition, lads?" And he stepped forward and he went, "Chase the dream, not the competition." And everyone there went crazy. They were whooping, they were cheering. It was like this. Classic, don't you dare patronise me, it's too late, you missed your chance. You're a comedy crowd and I respect that, OK? You just looked at me and went, "We don't want your earnestness, more jokes, little boy, we're waiting." It's been 15 seconds, come along. Just telling you the facts, that's what he said. He said, chase the dream, not the competition, right? Fast forward 6 weeks, Flawless are in the final of Britain's Got Talent, this close to achieving that dream they've been chasing. On the night, they finish 8th out of 9, losing to rival street dance troupe Diversity. So maybe, have a little look at the fucking competition, lads, hey? What are you doing chasing the dream like mugs? Back to Diversity's audition. They're possibly more competitive. Simon Cowell says to Ashley Banjo, the main one in Diversity, "What's the ambition, mate?" And I imagine he went, "To crush Flawless into the fucking dust. I will do whatever it takes. I'll sacrifice a little curly-haired flippy one if I have to. Whatever I must do, I will do with bloodshed tonight." You remember? And it works, didn't it? We all know Diversity, they're smashing it. They're still going now. They sold out 5 nights at the Palladium last April. Flawless haven't had a Wikipedia update since 2015. And that was me saying, if you're reading this, best of luck to you, fellas. Chase the dream, not the competition. Fucking turn it in. Drivel. In 14 years' time, right, 14 years from now, someone will say to you, "Whatever happened to that Reece James?" You'll be like, "Ah, Reece James. Well, he's a national treasure, isn't he?" Get fucked. You'll be like, "Ah, what a guy that guy is. We love him, he won the World Cup. What a guy." You'll be like, "No, not that Reece James, the other one, the little dweeby comedian Reece James." You'll be like, "Ah, the comedian Reece James. Yeah, he had a breakdown and went on Britain's Got Talent to do street dance. Really lost his head. He kept shouting, 'This is because of diversity.' Everyone thought he was being racist. It was very uncomfortable. No one knew how to react."
I hate watching my school friends get married, and I think people always think that's because I'm single and I'm jealous, and that's not it. Like, it isn't. And I'm hoping the women understand this. It's watching someone you've known since you were 4 years old get dressed up on their big day to marry a man that they manifested, which is... When you picture your dream guy, right, like the most perfect guy in the world, but they're all marrying men called George, whose personality is rugby, and that's it. And it's like, OK, girls, score or try. I don't know, I don't care. You have to watch them, and we're all back in the village that we left for a reason, and there's that wedding photographer running around, and he's sweaty and he's gross, and he's just taking pictures of all the bridesmaids' asses, and they're all like, "Oh my God, he's so funny. He's like banter." And it's like, oh my God, do you not remember him from school? He did the school photos. He's on a register, that's why he's doing weddings. Like, it's so intense. You have to watch your darling friend get dressed up in her princess, mermaid, ball gown, and it's virgin white, and it's like, putting on a tiara, and she's like, "This tiara is a family heirloom." And it's like, you bought it at Claire's Accessories for prom. This is not how this works, Millie. Stop saying that. We'll never get equal pay. This is embarrassing. You watch her with her dad, and her dad's like, "Today's the day. Today's the day I give away my little princess." And And it's like you don't know her birthday or her middle name, Adrian. Like, it's mental you're here, you haven't spoken in 20 years, you lost custody, like, this is mad. And she starts walking down the aisle and George is there with a rugby ball because he's banter. Ah! And all of his friends are there like, who's the banter boss? Who's the bro? And you're like, and she's walking so slowly. And everyone in the congregation, like her granny and her mum are like, oh my God, she's perfect. She's literally the most beautiful thing we've ever seen. She's a princess. She's a princess. And I'm just there having a panic attack, like, she got fingered under a slide when we were 14! She's not a princess.